All right. So that was example 4. All right, we can kind of close it out here. Okay. So as occurs for limits of functions of one variable, the most difficult limits are those of an intermediate form. So as we consider limits of functions of one variable, the most difficult limits are those that are of an intermediate form. If we want to determine the limit as our point approaches the center of our function, and plugging a comma b into f of x yields an intermediate form of the type 0 over 0, then in some cases the limit exists, and in other cases it does not. So we know that if a limit exists and equals L, then the function tends to L as the x approaches a comma b along any path. In the next example, we prove that a limit does not exist by showing that the function approaches different limits when 0, 0 is approached along different lines through the origin. We use 3 different methods on the problem to demonstrate a variety of approaches that one can take. Okay, so this is example 5. Okay, so let's pause here. We have about 5 to 10 minutes left in class at this point, provided that we've been moving at a good pace. If you've made it this far, congratulations. Okay, so for your attention and being here, and if you can hear what I'm saying right now, I'll make this bonus. So so if you send me an email within 2 hours from the end of class, within 2 hours, send me an email with the subject line that says the limit does not exist, and then just send the email, say that you're a student in the Cal 3 class with your name, and that you would like to receive extra credit because you found the Easter egg. So this is just an Easter egg for being in today's lecture and listening to this all the way until the 11th slide or 11th little presentation. So if you hear this little demo, just send me an email with the subject line that says the limit does not exist. Tell me your name and that you would like to receive extra credit for finding the Easter egg, and I'll give you extra credit for making it through the lectures at this point. Okay, so we have a few minutes. I guess I'll pick up with example 5. I'll pick this up next class. So I'll just kind of wrap up here. So I'll say start here. Wednesday. Okay. So just to kind of recap, the only thing that was a little dicey, well, there were several things that were dicey, but that's to be expected. I know that the whole epsilon delta definition, we're going to have to kind of work with that a little bit over time. So, just do the best you can with it. I will work with you, and we'll kind of keep looking at it, and, you're going to have to watch some videos and see what the homework says for it, and we'll simplify that. But for right now, do the best you can. Be working on the assignments. Now, you should have noticed like a quiz over the weekend, so hopefully you got that in. So checking your assignments on WebAssign. Be sure to be checking your assignments. So I'm going to be posting homework. I'll get as much of it up as I can, as soon as I can. And be sure that you're getting your quizzes in and things of this nature. So the quizzes won't be paper anymore. They'll be on WebAssign, and you can do that. Otherwise, if there aren't any questions for me, enjoy your 4th of July. So happy 4th of July, and I will see you Wednesday. Take care. Until next time.